Hey guys, I just wanted to show you what I have to look at today all day while I'm working. The view is beautiful. It's snowing and it's about 18 degrees outside. I'm not sure what the wind chill is, but it's probably pretty close to 18. It's not windy. This is beautiful. Hey guys, it's Lori. It is Fitster week number 2. First of all, make sure you look down in the description so you can find the rest of the people that are in this collab and go check out their channels. Let's get right on to the question of the week. I'm actually going to start out with last week's question of the week because I never answered it. Last week's question was, who is your biggest supporter? Besides people on YouTube, my biggest supporter is definitely my husband. We do our fitness journey together, we lift weights together, and he is my biggest supporter. He always has been, even when he doesn't always agree with what I do. He's still my biggest supporter. There was also a water challenge started last week to drink half of your body weight in ounces of water. I did not give myself a non-scale victory marble for that because I didn't do that. I am pushing the water and drinking more water than usual and really being mindful of how much water I'm drinking to make sure I get plenty in. When I'm thirsty, I make sure I'm actually getting up and getting a bottle of water and drinking it. I have been drinking a lot more water than normal, so I feel like I'm successful with that, but I did not drink half of my body weight in ounces. So I don't know, maybe I did. I didn't keep track, but there you go. So that was week 1's question and challenge. This is week 2's question and challenge. The challenge was to get a new vegetable that you haven't had before and have it, either eat it or drink it twice this week. It was honestly kind of hard for me to figure out a vegetable that I've never had before, but I realized I've never had kale before. So I thought, well, I'm gonna go to the store and buy some kale. They didn't have any when I went to Costco. So I didn't go anywhere else. So I did not try a new vegetable this week. So I don't get a marble for that either. But for what it's worth, I am gonna try that kale anyways, because now I kind of talked myself into it. I wanna make kale chips. So the question of the week is, do you prefer cardio, weights, or both? And explain. I definitely say that I prefer weightlifting, but at the same time, I do incorporate cardio too. So, but if I had to choose one or the other, I would choose the weightlifting. And if I was going to explain why, it would be because weightlifting actually keeps my metabolism going longer than cardio. So did I get any marbles at all this week? I gave myself 1 non-scale victory marble for staying on plan for another 4 days. After that 4 days was the weekend. The weekend was rough for me. I didn't stay on plan very well over the weekend. I did eat some things I shouldn't have, and I paid for it because I was up 0.8 over the weekend. I did not weigh this morning. I had my grandkids all weekend, and I still had them this morning, and so they got up, and you know, I had to get around for work, and they're wanting breakfast, and I didn't even think about weighing this morning, so I didn't weigh. But based on yesterday, I'm up 0.8. So let's do some totals and see what my total is. All right. I am doing my journaling stuff, so I guess maybe I could get a marble for that, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna stick with the 1 marble for the week. And I can already tell you that I'm only down 1 pound for the week too. That's a lot less than last week, right? That's to be expected. The first week is always a huge number, and then the second week slows way down, and then for me, the 3rd week usually goes up a little bit, but not nearly as much as the first week was. So we'll see what happens with that. So last week, I think I was down, I know I had 7 marbles in there last week, and now I have 9 because I was down 9 pounds, but then I went up 0.8. So right now I'm down 8.2 pounds altogether in the last 2 weeks. And I suppose I should probably take a marble out, but I'm not going to. I'll just remember that I already have 9 in there, but I don't want to be losing my marbles, you know. Let's look at some different numbers though. These are the numbers I like to look at. So if you're having problems with the scales not moving and you're getting frustrated, try to look at your average, because that's what I always keep an eye on, is my average. My average right now, since I started this weight loss part, just over a half pound a day. So that's pretty good. It's 0.6 something. So just over a half pound a day. You can't beat that. Okay. Another thing I like to look at is my fat percent. My fat percent right now is down 2.2% from 2 weeks ago, and it's showing my muscle being up 0.8%. So I'm pretty darn happy with that. My fat percent started out at 31.6 and now it's 29.4. So it's up, or it's down 2.2%. And my muscle started out at 26.3 and now it's at 27.1. So it's up a little bit, 0.8, did I say? Yeah, I think. Anyway, those are the numbers I'm gonna focus on. And those are the numbers that are making me pretty darn happy right now. So I can't complain. So my jars aren't looking a whole lot different than they did before, but there is an extra marble in each. Or I think there's actually 2 extra marbles in the weight loss one, but I should have took one out, but I didn't. So anyway, yep. Still keeping up on the marbles in the journal and drinking lots of water, and I'm still gonna try that kale. So there you go. And that is it for my Fitster update this week. Tune in tomorrow for my Journey to Health update. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.